I usually try to do a should you buy video before every set, whether it's a core set or a deck building set, is released. In those kind of videos, I usually go over the card list, go over the meta implications of the new cards, reprints, rarity upgrades or downgrades that will be in that set. But this set is a little bit different because this is a reprint of an entire set almost to the card, almost identical. The only thing that is different in this set is just one rarity that I feel like a lot of people find kind of contentious. Let's talk about it. If you want 5% off any single or sealed product, head over to tierzerogames.com and use code GALZO5 at checkout. So 2023 marks the 25th anniversary of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, and this is why a lot of the sets that are coming out this year have this little stamp on them that mentions the 25th anniversary, which funnily enough is not the first product being released with this stamp. Maze of Memories was actually the first one to do that. And if we look at the product description of this set, this is a collector set. It's legal within a week from when I'm recording this video, and the legal status of the set is already legal because there's no new cards in the set. There's only one new thing in the set, and that's a rarity, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. $31.99 MSRP, and let's take a look at what's inside. The Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition contains one LOB, one MRD, one Spell Ruler, one Pharaoh Servant, one Dark Crisis, one Invasion of Chaos, and each one of the following promos: Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra. The non-legal version, so the non-playable card versions, the yellow, red, and blue cards, one Ultra Rare Blue Eyes White Dragon, one Dark Magician, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, and one quarter-century secret rare version of one of the 6 aforementioned cards at random. It's supposed to be a reprint of an entire set. The very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game Legendary Collection is reborn as Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition. In addition to the 6 ultra rares, which include the highly requested and sought after original Egyptian God card promos. Are they really? The 25th Anniversary Edition also includes a bonus 7th card, and that 7th card is of that new rarity, the quarter-century secret rare, which is going to be repeated throughout the year in the pot collection, in this collection, and also in the Megatins we have just recently learned. And here you can actually see a video of what the Legendary Collection looked like before the reprint. The original Legendary Collection, which was called Game Board Edition, here from this video from Simply Unlucky, contains the same exact promos, same exact packs, and overall pretty much the same look. The only thing that it did include that this one didn't is the game board, which is like a, you know, like a hard playmat kind of thing. Even the set code is the same, LC01. The artwork is the same. It's basically the same entire set, reprinted for newer audiences. And the thing that is new, of course, in the set is the new rarity. And other than that, everything else is the same. But overall, I did want to make a should you buy it video for this set as well, because we already know everything that's in it. Usually when I do the should you buy videos, we don't really know what happens in the set. And in this set, this is what we have. This is the main appeal, besides being collectible, nostalgic, opening very old packs that you've probably never opened. If you played the game for like 5 years, even 10 years, you probably never opened Legend of Blue Eyes. And this is going to be the main appeal, which are the promos. And this is the quarter-century secret rare. It's very similar to Starlight Rare, but it has a few differences. One, it has a very distinct shine that is more OCG style, and I'll show it in a second in the 25th Rarity Collection in the OCG that had the exact same rarity, but this rarity already actually exists. It exists in the OCG as prismatic secret rares. And as you can see, the rarity is different from a normal Starlight that I'm going to put on the screen right now. And you can see that it's a very minute difference. There's also, if you can see where the card text is, the text box, it says 25. There's a stamp there that is a little bit, sticking out. It has like a cover on it. The 25th anniversary logo, you can see it right over there. And this is my boy Ruxin actually opening this a few months ago and showing that rarity exactly. This is the rarity collection. I think it's the 25th anniversary collection in the OCG that has these exact rarities. It also has the stamp. It also has the, the prismatic look, but this is already an existing OCG rarity. And you can also see the stamp right here, the 25th anniversary stamp on this card. And this is going to be just another example of how that looks like on Evenly Matched. And you can see that the holo is definitely the same. And again, different than TCG Starlights. But let's talk about this set, this video from Dzif showing the openings, and you can see all the rares. You can see Mad Dog of Darkness from Invasion of Chaos. You can see Mystic Tomato. You can see all the rares. But again, from what I've read on Twitter, they are printed on this sort of like modern paper or modern cardboard that has like a different feel. Again, you can see the 25th century holo right here, and you can see the card stock is pretty thick. And also from what I've been hearing, it is OCG stock. And another thing that we just got in the TCG that resembles this is this, Adidas Dark Magician. It's actually very similar to what they did with the 25th anniversary collection. The holo here and the stock itself is actually OCG, and it also has a watermark. It's really going to be hard to see through the foil, but it has sort of like an Adidas watermark on this as well. So the question is going to be, should you buy it? I think that I have one major problem with this set personally. I think that this is a very cool set. You can see all the LOB cards that might actually be more accessible right now. All the old cards from the sets are all getting reprinted. The problem is that we already had the Legendary Collection Volume 1 before this reprint that already did this, so they weren't really that hard to get from those sets anyway. I think that it was sort of like a missed opportunity. I know that they wanted to introduce this new rarity, but what about trying different rarities from the OCG, like the new OCG Ultimate Rare, which is absolutely stunning, that could have maybe brought a little bit more excitement as like a actual new rarity. What they did here, based on what I'm seeing, is basically take an existing OCG rarity. Maybe it also has to do with money, taking the printers and the stock and, the model of the rarity and reusing it for TCG products, which is weird because it usually never happens. Even the rarities that we do have in the TCG and the OCG together sometimes do just look different. Like OCG doesn't even have normal secret rares that we have in core sets right now. They only have prismatics, and our prismatics are only in the tins, but they don't look the same. They look absolutely like different. You want to buy this for a few reasons. One, nostalgia, right? If you've been playing during that era like I was, this is pretty nostalgic to open. Like all these cards are pretty much not valuable at all, but they will bring up a smile on your face. Is it worth the $32 price tag? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it could have been much worse if they've gone to something like Magic the Gathering did, which was like an insanely expensive set that had non-legal cards. At least these cards are playable, most of them, except for the God cards, by the way. Another reason why you would want to buy this is, of course, for the promo. If you want to, buy a box of this, try to get all of the promos, because that will make an amazing frame that you can put in like a picture frame, hang it up on the wall, or like on the shelf for presentation. That will be really, really cool. But I think overall, this might have been a little bit better if they tried to do something new. This set is like an entire overhaul of a set. It's already been done. So to celebrate 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh!, they didn't really do anything creative at all. Like they just redid a collection that was already printed. What about Legendary Collection GX? That could have been awesome. What about a new Legendary Collection? What about taking the cards from the old sets and introducing new rarities to those cards? What about introducing a new rarity to the TCG entirely, which technically the 25th anniversary rarity is the new rarity, but people are saying it just looks like fake Starlight rares. And even though I don't agree with that statement, it's not far off from stuff that we have. So why make that small distinction? And also, I'm sure not all people are not really happy about the card arts, especially the Dark Magician, which again, you had a chance to do something awesome here, but maybe they want to save it for the tins. I didn't have any like cohesive plan going into this video. I just wanted to ramble a little bit, my thoughts about, what I think about this collection, and of course provide you with some information and insight from me on should you buy it. I think the bottom line is depending on how much you want it. Like, this is not a must buy product. There's no new cards in here. Barely anything in here is playable. It's mostly towards collectors and nostalgia and stuff like that, but it could be nice because the price tag is solid. Also, keeping this sealed might be the play. Let me know in the comments below, are you planning to buy this set? Have you already pre-ordered it? And do you think it's actually worth it? If you are considering on buying it, however, you can head over to tierzerogames.com. Now, when you have all the information on what's in the set and what's not in the set, you can go over there, and if you do want to, you can pick it up and use code GALZO5 for 5% off. Again, let me know in the comments what do you think. I really want to know what people's opinions are about this set, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.